guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, my name is Brandy. Thank you for tuning into my video today. Today I will be filming my full face everyday makeup routine. It's just a makeup look and my face makeup that I do. I've done this for a really long time. This has always worked for me. If you guys want to see the products that I used and the way that I apply my makeup, stay tuned for the video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That would mean the world to me and I would really appreciate it. If you guys want to see more of this video and my full face makeup routine, then just keep on watching. Hey guys, welcome back. So to start off my everyday makeup routine, I first go in with moisturizer, and I'm using this one today by Drunk Elephant. It's called the Protini Face Cream, and this is a really good moisturizer if you do have dry skin. I'm applying this all over my face and I do bring it down to my neck area. I've been using this hydrating under eye gel from Dr. Dennis Gross, and I like to apply this under my eyes. This is going to help to hydrate and depuff. Taking my Mara Badesco Rose Water Spray, I like spraying this all over my face for more hydration. Moving on to primer, I've currently been using the Mineral Veil Primer from Hourglass, and this has been my favorite so far. I've been going back and forth between this primer and the Becca First Light Priming Filter. These two are amazing primers. I do highly recommend. And for my application, I'm going to be taking my Real Technique sponge. This sponge is so good and so affordable. And then I'm going to grab my Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation. This is a foundation and concealer in one, and it is really full coverage. So I use this mainly to spot conceal in certain areas where I have more discoloration. And I usually get that around my eyes, on my chin, and around my lip area. So I mainly just focus on those areas. And because I am a little extra and I like full coverage, I'm gonna grab my NARS Luminous Weightless Foundation, and this is like a soft matte finish but still having like sort of a glow. So I'm gonna grab that and just apply this all over my face or wherever I didn't apply the Clinique foundation. And I do like to take my time when blending out my foundation because I feel like the base is really important for me, so I want everything evenly distributed. So I do like to take a little bit of time doing this part. And for my brows, I do use the Anastasia Dip Brow in Chocolate with the Anastasia number 12 brush. And I had my brows applied before the video, but I'm going to go back in on them and make them a little darker since they did get a little lighter due to the foundation. And I love my brows to look long, thick, and for them to have a soft arch. So I feel like the dip brow is perfect because you could kind of create that look or any look you want. And now to carve out my brows, I'm going to take my Tarte Shape Tape in light neutral and this Morphe M425 brush. This is more of a flat top rounded brush, so it's perfect for carving out your brows. And I love making them look more cleaner from the bottom. So that's what I use this brush for, and it's perfect. Five hours later and I'm still carving out my brows. I take my time doing my brows because I love them to look as even as possible. Taking the same Shape Tip concealer, I'm going to be applying this under my eyes or in any areas I want to highlight on my face. And I do bring this up towards my nose. This is going to help to brighten the sides of my nose to give an illusion that my nose looks more slim. Just a little tip in case you didn't know, but just highlight anywhere where you normally would. When blending out the concealer, I apply it on my forehead. I kind of clean up the top of my brows, and this helps me to do 2 steps in one. I forgot to show you guys what I was using, but I was putting on a liquid glow highlighter, and this one is from Marc Jacobs. It's in the shade Do You, and this is amazing. This is my trick to glowy skin, and I love doing this after my foundation and before setting it with powder. To cream contour, I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Beautiful Bronze. This is my holy grail product. I cannot do my makeup routine without doing this step. And I'm applying this on my forehead, on the contour areas of my cheeks, and I contour my nose with this as well. So when I contour my nose, I only contour the bottom of my nose. The top naturally has those shadows, so I just mainly focus it towards the bottom, and I kind of do these lines and do this circle around it so it looks more like a button nose and my nose looks more lifted. And to blend out my contour, I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics Complexion Perfection duo-ended brush, and this brush is perfect to blend out foundation, creams, anything you want. This brush is really good. And because the brush is synthetic, it blends out any creams or foundations so seamlessly. And I like to go over everything with the sponge and just make sure everything's perfectly blended and that there's no harsh lines. And to set everything, I use my Airspun translucent powder. This is such a good, affordable powder. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely try it. I think they sell this at Target, Walmart, or Walgreens. And I'm just baking with this powder, just baking anywhere I concealed. And I set my eyelids as well to get it prepped for eyeshadow. So the everyday shadows I use are from the Chocolate Bar palette from Too Faced, and I'm taking the shade Salted Caramel, and I'm using this as a transition color first. And the brush I'm using for my transition color is the Morphe M431. And I know what you guys are gonna say. It is a pretty beat up brush, but it's one of my favorites and it still works. And I'm just applying this all over my lid. I do like to kind of wing out my eyeshadows, and I'm not trying to be too neat with it, so it's okay to be messy in this part. Now taking my Morphe M433 brush, I'm grabbing the shade Milk Chocolate, and I'm applying that towards the crease to kind of deep up the crease a little bit more. And I love this shade. It's kind of like a cool tone neutral brown, so it can be paired with any lip color. And now I'm taking the shade Triple Fudge and I'm putting this towards the outer corner of my eye to kind of deepen up the outer corner, and then grabbing the shade White Chocolate and applying that to my lid as my lid color. And now for liner, I'm taking my Kat Von D tattoo liner in Trooper and just creating my wing with this. And I love that this liner is so easy to use due to the fact that it has a small brush, so you can create the perfect sharp wing. And now for the lashes, I'm going to be using my Cocoa lashes in the style Aria. And these are my go-to lashes. These lashes look so natural and the band is so thin that it's so easy to apply on. And I do like to apply my lashes with tweezers just because sometimes my nails are too long. So this just makes everything easier for me. You know I had to hit it with a little slow-mo on this part. Look at these lashes, girl. Yes! Okay, moving on. I'm taking my Morphe M169 brush, and this is like a round tapered brush, and I'm just applying the same shades that I applied on my lids to the bottom lash line. Taking my Morphe Y21 brush, I'm grabbing that dark brown shade again, and I'm applying this to my lash line to deepen it up a little bit more. Now I'm taking this Morphe buffing brush, and this was from one of their collections, and my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I'm gonna grab some of that translucent powder and dab this all over my face just to set the cream contour and the foundation we did. To even out my skin tone and make my face look smoother, I use this Sephora Collection Micro Smoothing Face Powder and this Real Techniques Fluffy Brush. I just grab a little bit of that and dab it all over my face. After applying all the powders, I like to go in with my clear brow gel from Anastasia and just setting my brows in place. Taking this tapered fluffy brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics and my NARS Laguna bronzer, I'm going to be going over wherever I contoured my nose, and we're just going to set the cream contour into place. And I love using this brush because it's tapered and it's fluffy, so it's like the perfect nose contour brush. Make sure to always blend out that nose contour. You don't want it to look dirty or you don't want to have harsh lines. And for the glow, I use this Morphe Y14 brush, and today I'm going to be using my Lancome Dual Finish Highlighter in Sparkling Peach. And I like to wet my brush to make the highlighter look more wet on the skin than just looking like a striped line. And I apply this everywhere. I apply this on my cheeks, on my chin, on my lips, on my forehead, and it makes the skin look more glowy. I also like applying highlighter before my bronzer. I feel like everything melts together better. And I use this small synthetic brush from Morphe, and I mainly use this to add highlight to any of the small areas like under my brow, in my inner corner, and on my nose. To bronze, I'm using my Morphe E3 brush, and I just got this one at IMATS, and I love it so much. Then I'm going in with my Hourglass Ambient Bronzer, and I'm just going to apply this anywhere where I want to warm up my skin. And I love looking bronzy, so I'm going to apply this everywhere. I'm going to quickly apply some mascara, and I'm using the Lancome Monsieur Big Mascara, and I'm going to quickly add that to my lashes. And for some blush, I'm using my BH Cosmetics Nude Blush Palette, and I got this at IMATS as well, and I'm so obsessed with it. I'm going to be applying this with my Morphe E32 brush, and I'm going to just dab some on my cheeks to add a little bit more color. Here I forgot to add some highlight onto my nose, but I'm using the same tiny synthetic brush and just applying highlighter on my nose. To prime my lips, I'm using the brand new Makeup Forever Lip and Lid Primer, and this is a 2-in-1, and I'm gonna apply this all over my lips. And my two favorite lip products that I wear every day, this is my go-to lip, is the MAC Lip Liner in Spice and the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in London, and this is like my favorite lip color. And I really love how this lip cream wears throughout the day and how it's not drying on the lips at all. I'm gonna melt everything together and spray a little bit of Fix Plus all over my face, and this is the final look. Leave me some comments down below and let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!